How did you feel when you heard that you were a Ciroc boy?
The proper initiation or the chaining is actually next month in December. Well, it's December now, so on the 21st of December, that's when it's going to be the whole, the whole facade and the whole, celebration, so to speak. So, and yeah, it's cool, isn't it? It's cool.
I was watching an interview of you, and you were saying the difference between, UK hip hop and US hip hop. Get into that for me.
Basically, for me, hip hop music in the States is a way of life. Over in the UK, we kind of adopted it, but it's not real. It's not like our real core lifestyle. Our scene was more grime, which is our equivalent of the youth rebelling and speaking out. Similar to like how hip hop was kind of born. Do you understand what I mean? As time went on, you had the rappers that would do the same thing as the US rappers, or should I say the trappers, so to speak, and real recognized real. So real trappers from UK could relate to real trappers from the States. So that's when I say the UK hip hop scene was born. And so now I'm trying to bridge the gap. That's the whole point of me being to and fro. Obviously the likes of Deadeye, there's Drew Blue, there's Fecky, there's a few artists who are trying to bridge the gap, because the scene obviously like Instagram, Twitter, Facebook has made the scene a lot smaller, believable, and it can be achieved. You understand what I mean? You've got like Estelle, who I went to college with, and she's over here doing her thing. Marsha Ambrosius, like what you don't know is that I used to be one of Marsha's backing dancers. This was before Flowetry. So me and my boy, there was a group called SAS, don't you remember them? They were signed to The Rock back then. Yeah, so it was me, SAS, we were all Marsha's backing dancers when we were teenagers. We always knew that States was our calling. There's a lot of rappers who, States might come across who think, oh, that's the guy. He's not really. He's so far from the guy. But you guys don't know any wiser. Just like how there's lots of people that can come over from the States screaming, yeah, they're this, they represent that. When you're up here, you know that they're not shit. So when you're on the ground, then you know the truth. And I'm on the ground, so I know the truth.
Who are some of your influences growing up listening to hip hop?
Influences, I would say, I'm a promoter first and foremost, so I could relate to Russell Simmons and P. Diddy, because that's where they started as club promoters. And if you can promote a party, and if you can convince people to part with £10 to party with you, you can, if you just need to if you can magnify that, you can convince them to part with, how much is it now? Like 79p, that's like $1 to buy an iTunes. It's the same ingredients, just in a different arena. So I would say Diddy, Russell, and Nas of West Indian. So when he's talking about going back to Africa and some of the things he's speaking about, I can relate to it because it's real. A lot of people rap about stuff they don't relate to, but I can fuck with Nas, definitely. And I like Diddy's business, I like what he was doing in the 90s, and just like he's an entrepreneur.
Diddy's a busy guy. His hands are like all over. So what's your motto? What's your expectations, your ambitions when it comes to business?
Well, my new business model is, if you don't have to personally spend your own money, number one, keep those close to you, close. Try and find more than one way or one source of income. So if one thing pops down, you've got another thing. Like me and Deadeye, we're more than us. A guy repping an artist or artist representing a promoter DJ. We're business partners, we're brothers, do you understand what I mean? So we've got like drink projects, we've got clothing, merchandise, we're going to turn into a label. And before I tried it back in the day, but I didn't really 100% try it because I was a promoter. I just happened to promote artists and I got brought into the music game. Now, I've been stung, lost a lot of money, lost a lot of friends. They say, when times are good, you don't know who's real. But when hard times come, you see who your friends are. Do you understand what I mean? I'm trying to tell everyone around me, tough times don't last, tough people do. So yeah, try and get more than one income source, like Diddy.
So what type of artists do you look for when you promote, when you're out there? What is the one thing that okay, yeah, that guy right there, he got what it's going, he that's it, I can work with this particular person?
There's two, because I'm a club promoter stroke DJ. I know, I see firsthand what people move to. So, you know, sometimes my biggest A&R is the crowd itself, or my son.
So as a DJ, what's that one record, you know what I'm saying? No matter from what era, no matter from what genre you throw on, it's that feel good joint for you, and it moves the crowd. Everybody loves it.
It's not even a hip hop track. Like, if you know that, if you're a DJ and the party is fuck and you tried everything, you played I'm a Boss, Meat Mills, French Montana, everything, and you're thinking, oh shit, what I'm gonna do? You go to the old school. Sometimes they say you gotta know where you come from to know where you're going. You go to the old school, look for Cameo, and you play Candy. That's one of those songs. I could be about to fight you, but let that song come on. You'll be like, oh, you know, bullet, and they're starting their dancing and shit. So Candy's that song. And then after that, then you know you got like More Money, More Problems. My track of all times is Hate Me Now, Nas, Diddy, Meat Mill's I'm a Boss. That just jumps off every time. UK wise, you've got like What Always Does It. You've got a guy called Lethal B. He's got a track called Power. That's from the grime scene. There's a guy called Gigs. There's another guy called Gracious K. Those three artists have songs that can guaranteed move a crowd.
All right, so back into your business. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna get all into your business or whatever. What ventures do you have coming out?
All right, we've got there's a energy drink that's taking place that's made in manufactured in the UK, and me and Deadeye have signed rights to kind of be able to represent and do stuff with them in the US. Getting on the ground, feeling things out, you know, seeing who's the big players, who ain't, the fakes from the real, and come back next year properly. So we're feeding that out. We've also got a clothing line. And yeah, we're just, you know, gonna see how it plans out. Do you understand what I mean? So it's about, you know, finding out, looking for opportunity, connecting with that vehicle or that person, and let that person be the vehicle to move our product forward. And yeah,
what you got as far as shows is concerned?
Radio, you can catch me every Sunday, Bang Radio. That's www.wearebang.com. Obviously it's on the FM dial back home in the UK. I'm there every Sunday between 7 and 10 p.m. UK time. So that's like 2 to 5 States time. You know, I'm at Club NWC on Fridays, Essence in the UK, over here in Atlanta. When I'm here, I do like the Bonfire ATL. Shout out to Puni Gooney and the guys. I spin a lot with, I host a lot of parties with DJ Peanut and J-Tech over there at Streets. And I'm just out here grinding, man.
Alright, what's your favorite Ciroc?
Red Dot. What I do, I've got a mixture. If you mix Red Dot, Ciroc, Wildcat energy drink. It's like a Red Bull. That's our drink.
Okay, so vodka and Red Bull.
Yeah, and if you add a touch of Malibu, and you can put a strawberry in there if you really want to be extra. We call it foreplay, so it's a double meaning. Foreplay, as in myself, but for the ladies. What's happening? It's your boy Mr. Play, Prince of the UK parties. I want to send a shout out to a girl and a hiphop.com. UK to the USA, done now.